AskReddit by Kurt Parker. To win $3 billion, you have to survive 24 hours getting chased by a horror villain of your choice. Who are you picking? Deleted. Knock knock knock. Fluwwas, Candygram. Freddy Krueger. I can stay awake for 24 hours. Yup. He's the only one that can be defeated, short term, by cocaine. I'm not running. My choice is Chucky. I'm kicking his little ass over that goalpost for a 3-pointer. Make Chucky chase you to Vegas and have the porn stars waiting. Their expert will snatch him up. You make another billion. The hardest part would be negotiating a price with Rick. Do I continue to be chased after 24 hours? If not, I'll take Freddy Krueger because staying awake for 24 hours one time is no problem. If I continue to be chased, I'll take Frankenstein's monster. The Frankenstein's monster from the book will actually chase you to the end of the world to kill not you but your family, and will catch them every time. The Thing from Tremors will just not step on bare ground for 24 hours. Super easy. What about the Ass Blasters? The horribly slow murderer with an incredibly inefficient weapon. https://www.youtube.com/watch?9vdvgl58h_white. That was so incredibly long. As an English teacher, the dumb questions on this sub are an absolute goldmine for dumb, creative writing topics for homework. I choose this English teacher. Obviously the real villain here. Can't harm me if I do enough extra credit. Scary Terry. I can't run but I can hide. Bitch. Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs. He's got nothing supernatural so I can just disappear off his radar without him magically appearing behind me, and he wants to make a woman suit so his motivation to keep chasing me would likely be low since I'm a guy. I just drive far away and hide somewhere with a weapon just in case. Easy win. Bill isn't going to kill you day one anyway, your skin will be too tight. Once the clock runs out, you say, thank you and leave. The Thing from It Follows. Just fly far away. Imagine it somehow gets on the plane with you. I'll take $6 billion and avoid Jason Voorhees and Michael Myers at the same time. I just won't go to Haddonfield or Crystal Lake for 24 hours. You'll also have to avoid Manhattan, and/or Vancouver, Springwood, Ohio, outer space, and presumably anywhere in between for Jason, since he might always stop off for a killing sesh on his way to one of the sequels. For Michael, you'll also have to avoid boarding schools in California, where he went for H20, and wherever the hell Smith's Grove is, also along with anywhere in between, as Michael has killed random people along the way from one to the other to acquire clothes, knives, and his mask. I'd say take a trip to Florida for the day, but honestly you'd probably be safer with Michael and Jason. That immortal snail. The salt in my blood and comment section will keep it away from me. Old Greg. He'd probably entice me with Baileys from a shoe TBF. That girl from The Ring. Something about 7 days, then she gets you, or something like that. I figure 24 hours is far less than 7 days. I get the $3 billion, and because the effects of the monster only last the first 24 hours, by the time she shows up, the evil contract no longer binds us. It just says that you have to survive for 24 hours, not that it stops after 24 hours. Merman from Cabin in the Woods. Fuck. This is the first thing I thought of too. Terminator. He will be looking for me in Texas and I'll be on a bus to Maine. He'll have to fend off so many people wanting a selfie with the super accurate cosplay physique too. The Blob. Just gotta keep moving. The Blob from X-Men was pretty agile. Torgo. From Manos, Hands of Fate. The problem is he has to find you for the chase to start. You'll be waiting a while. The Shark from Jaws, 24 hours of going nowhere near water. Until you turn on the taps and bam. Bruce magically appears. That dude from The Shining. He's snowbound in a hotel somewhere a continent away. I don't think he'll find me in my European city in 24 hours. And even if he does, I live several floors up in an apartment and my front door is pretty solid. I don't think his axe will be able to break it down before the police have time to arrive. This is a good one, mostly because away from the influence of the Overlook Hotel, Jack Torrance just becomes an author struggling with alcoholism. Stay inside so he can't accidentally hit you with his car on his way home from the bar. Audrey I from Little Shop of Horrors. Pretty confident that I can outrun a potted plant for a day. Depends on the growth phase. Final stage TWOIs are extremely mobile. https://yahoo.be/7rjfvcw6tOQ?SIRDQ9LT9HE8F8U89M. Plankton. That's scary. What if a secret recipe gets stolen? The little doll thing from Trilogy of Terror. Or the plant from Little Shop of Horrors. I'd probably be unleashing Audrey I upon the world by feeding her my coworkers. What about 24 hours with Elvira? Mistress of Dark? Can we call her villain? Please. But you have to avoid her. Betty Davis from Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. One punch is all it takes.